Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back on a very important topic today. And today is August the 20th, and just today, Rahu is going to be moving into the zodiac sign from the zodiac sign of Leo into the zodiac sign of Cancer, okay, for the next 18 months. So far, it was in Leo for the last 18 months, and today is the day when it's moving into Cancer. So as we know that, along with the dashas, we also look at transits, and which is called gochara in Sanskrit, and transits also make a very important impact on our lives. So let's see what this transit of Rahu will do to people who are born in the moon sign of Cancer. Okay, let's start with the moon sign of Cancer today. And if you look at the screen, number 4 is mentioned in the ascendant or the first house, so do not get confused with this. This video is not for the ascendant of moon, okay, or Cancer rather. This video is not for the ascendant of Cancer. This video is for the moon sign of Cancer, okay. And why? Because gochara or transits are always seen, as per the ancient Vedic scriptures, it is always seen from the moon sign and not from the ascendant. However, in certain cases we can see gochara or transits from the ascendant as well, but the rules are going to be completely different, or maybe same sometimes, but mostly it should not be taken as the same. So what does this transit mean for people with the moon sign of Cancer? Now, how do you find what's your moon sign? It's very simple. Open up your birth chart, and in case moon is placed in Cancer, in its own sign of Cancer, in your birth chart, your natal birth chart when you were born, your moon sign of Cancer. So what does this transit of 18 months starting today, which is August the 20th, will mean for you? So as we know that Rahu is a major malefic, okay, it is going to be moving through your first house from the moon, okay, and this means extremely negative effects. And I don't want to sound very negative in my first video itself on transit of Rahu, but it's going to be not very good for you, okay, as far as the movement into the moon sign of Cancer is concerned. Okay, why? Because Rahu behaves like Saturn, okay, and there's a very famous saying which says that Shanivat Rahu Kujavat Ketu, meaning Rahu behaves like Saturn and Ketu behaves like Mars, okay. Doesn't mean it's going to give the same results, but it behaves, its characteristics are like Saturn as far as Rahu is concerned. So, and we know that when Saturn transits through your moon, it's a major inauspicious transit, because you fall under the Sadesati, the middle part of the Sadesati, that 2.5 years. So Rahu is also going to behave like that naturally, right? With a little more intensity, because Rahu is sometimes can be even more malefic, okay. So this transit of Rahu for people whose moon is placed in Cancer as per their natal birth chart will signify loss of health, that is number 1, loss of resources, which is money, okay, and also trouble from the enemies. All right, now let's look at where Rahu is going to be aspecting from Cancer moon sign, okay. So as we know that the aspect of Rahu is the 5th house aspect, it's going to be aspecting the 5th house from moon, which is represented by children, happiness, pleasures, okay, all kinds of pleasures, those are going to be severely afflicted in the next 18 months. Okay, but before I continuing with my negative impact of this inauspicious transit, I will tell you one thing, that do not just base your next 18 months based on just this Rahu's transit. You know, there are other planets also which are transiting. The other 8 planets, or rather, yeah, 8 planets including Ketu are going to be transiting as well. So those impacts could be positive in your case, and in case those are positive, then of course you will see that the negative impact of this inauspicious Rahu transit for Cancer moon sign people will be nullified to a great extent. Okay, so don't worry. Also look at your dashas. Your dashas may be favorable for you. You know, your nakshatra dashas, your rashi dashas. Look at the dashas and then come to a conclusion. But as far as this transit is concerned, about this particular planet Rahu, and of course Ketu as well, because Ketu will be moving into the zodiac sign of 7th from Cancer along with it, which means it'll be moving into your 7th house. So or you know, Capricorn is the zodiac sign it's going to be moving into. We are just talking about this Rahu Ketu transit, and more importantly Rahu, because Rahu impacts us a lot more as far as the materialistic world is concerned. So yes, financial problems, yes, health issues, major health issues could be seen in this 18 months period. Your children, your relationship with the children may also suffer on account of this, or the children's health, pleasures, happiness, all kinds of things could be severely afflicted or affected rather. Your relationship with your spouse could be severely affected, because now you'll see that it's going to be falling in the Rahu Ketu axis. The 7th house is the house of marriage, and it's going to be, you know, in the Rahu Ketu axis. So expect some troubles there as well. And also, you know, expect troubles in terms of making pilgrimages, your religious activities, your learning, so on and so forth. And most importantly, your parents' health. Okay, that could also be severely affected in a negative way. Okay, or your relationship with them, or any kinds of problems which your parents may suffer. Sometimes when Rahu transits into your moon sign, then in the 1st house, then you can also expect some problems related to black magic, because Rahu is about black magic. You know, a lot of people don't believe in that, but you know, it exists. All kinds of negative energies do exist, so you could be vulnerable to black magic attacks as well. Okay, and then also because of the physical problem, since it's transiting over your moon for Cancer moon sign people, then another problem you could see is your mental situation may be very severely afflicted. Okay, the mind. So there's a saying that, you know, if the mind is strong, you know, you can overcome any, you know, difficulties and adversities in life. But here your mind is also going to be severely afflicted, because it will fall in the Rahu Ketu axis. Okay, so this is a very tough period for you, but once again, do not worry. Look at other transits, they may be favorable to you. Look at the dashas, they may be favorable to you, and they can to a great extent nullify the inauspicious transit which you will be experiencing starting August the 20th 2017 for the next 18 months. Okay, do not worry, you know, if you see slight nervousness, or you can get mentally troubled, restless, so on and so forth, you know, trouble from enemies, money problems, health problems, do not get troubled. The remedy is prayers. Okay, prayers can nullify the negative or, you know, inauspicious effects of planets to a great extent. So I hope you did enjoy this video on the transit of Rahu into the zodiac sign of Cancer for the Cancer moon sign people, meaning which if moon is placed in the zodiac sign of Cancer in your natal chart or at the time of your birth, this video is for them only. And once again, you know, I'll say that, you know, this is not the ascendant, this is not for the ascendant, although on the screen you will see the zodiac sign of Cancer mentioned as an ascendant. It is the moon sign of Cancer we are talking about. Alright, so in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel, check out my website, there is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic on Vedic astrology in my next session very soon. Goodbye.